Hey, it's Giant Munsties. If you're here, then you've probably seen pictures of this item before online, the super giant 1995 X Plus bootleg burning Godzilla. So we'll start off with the basic unboxing. Now there's already a few reviews of this item online, so I wanted to re-review this for anybody who's interested in buying one that wanted a little bit better lighting. Now when I first discovered this broken off spine, my heart nearly stopped. I had waited 2 or 3 weeks for this to arrive in the mail, and for it to be broken was really disappointing. However, I reviewed some of the pictures online, and it looks like they purposely break the spine off to fit it in the packaging better. But considering that it is a bootleg, so there's no quality control for it, and the fact that while I was gluing it together here, I noticed that I did a better job gluing it than what the factory or whoever these bootleggers are. They had also glued on their own spines. As you can see, there's glue running down. That wasn't from me. And also, they didn't even glue this one spine in properly. As you can see, this open section here just hanging out, which was supposed to be tucked inside. But with that being said, as soon as you step away even a little bit, it's really hard to notice, and it actually looks pretty good. Now here's a brief overview glimpse in the daylight. It's advertised as this item being crimson, and the pictures show it being orange, but mine's pure gold, maybe a yellowish gold. As for articulation, there's 3 points of movement on the tail. The tip of the tail moves 360. The middle of the tail moves 360. Now I caution that you're careful right here. It comes to about 360 degrees, but the two middle plates will collide to twist it backwards around. And then at the base, there's some movement, but this is also where you have to plug the tail in at. But I would recommend you use caution so that the tail doesn't fall off. The head does a full 360. The arms are not capable of doing 360. Just the position of the arms. As soon as you rotate them backwards, the hands will collide with the back. You can still get a pretty good range. However, if you want to keep the paint fairly lined up so that there isn't these gaps, then the arms have to kind of stay at this position. And this other arm moves about this far. Now the legs do move. It's very difficult to move them with one hand on a camera. So you have to forgive me, I can't move them very far. Just proceed with caution. Now when it comes to the paint job, all the paint on here is just kind of splashed on. However, the gold or the crimson, whatever color you have on yours, doesn't look that bad. It's maintained in certain areas pretty well, and in my opinion, it looks acceptable. However, the face sticks out the most. The eyes are just pure orange with pupils drawn on by marker. And the teeth, they look like a Bandai Creation paint job that's just little white lines splotched on. And the tongue is just a bland patch of red. However, when it comes to sculpt, there is an effort for some detail on the roof of the mouth. There's a rough patch. And overall, outside of the head, I feel like the sculpt is pretty close to spectacular. It does no justice in trying to compete with the X Plus figures, which cost a fortune, especially the gigantic series. But this is still pretty high quality. As for the measurements of the figure, the widest point is the feet. From toe to toe, it's about 16 inches wide. The length from snout to the tip of the tail measures in at about 33 inches. The height is ever so shy of exactly 18 inches tall. And this pretty much wraps up my review, but just for laughs, here's the official eBay description of this item. Age 15 years old or more. Than work Godzilla vs. Destroya boasts the popularity of leading even in the series. appeared Desugoji. Red body nuclear energy is a runaway meltdown verge, also faithfully reproduced. Three-dimensional, the majestic figure of Godzilla round out the Versus series last in the modeling of the force of 50 centimeters. What the heck are they talking about? Item will come in several parts. I assume that means tail, body, and broken spine. No packing box. Will be packed with bubble wrap and carton box. Anyways, I'm Giant Munsties. I hope this influences your opinion one way or another, whether or not you're getting this figure. Thanks for watching.